Most of you know that I do grief counseling, and I was in Atlanta, Georgia at Emory Hospital, had been given all the information. This family knew that I was coming, and as I walked into the room, there was the mother lying in the bed. On one side of her bed was her daughter, on the other side of her bed was the husband and the son. I introduced myself, and immediately the mother shut me down, and she said, "The doctor has already spoken. He's told me that I have 3 months to live and I have to accept it." Well, I knew that she had made her mind up and that there's not a lot I can do to push through that. And so there are a few preliminary things that I'm required to do. It takes about maybe 2 minutes, and I did those. And as I turned, I told them goodbye, and I turned to walk out the door. When I put my hand on the door handle to leave, I remembered something. I turned around back to the mother and I said, "I just remembered, as I was looking over your records, you had been in a major car accident about 10 years ago." And immediately she began to tell me all about the situation. She said that they didn't expect her to live through that. They said she would not be able to walk, that they never expected her to even regain full consciousness. And she told me that, and I said, "Wow, that's funny, because 10 years later and you're still here now." Immediately her daughter said, "Mom, a year ago, Dad had a major heart attack that they call the Widowmaker. The doctor said he wouldn't pull through it. He's still here today." And then the son, he said, "Mom, you told me that the doctor said if you did not abort me when you were carrying me, that there is a big risk both of us would die in labor." He said, "But I'm here." I looked over at that mother, and there were tears in her eyes, and I immediately told her, I said, "I can't tell you that you still have 10 years left. I can't tell you that you have 5 years. I can't even tell you that you have 5 minutes left. But one thing I can tell you is I can tell you this: as long as there's breath, there's hope." I said, "Do you remember all of those things he's done?" She said, "I do remember all of those." She was crying the whole time as she was talking. She said, "And just as God has brought me through all of those things, He'll bring me through this as well." It reminded me of the scripture in Revelations that said they were made overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. Today, I want to encourage you, if you're in a situation, start testifying. Look what He's done for you. Look where He's brought you from. If He's brought you through all the junk in your past, He's still able to bring you through this. One of the new songs that I've just written is called "Do You Remember?" And it just says in that the question, do you remember? Where has He brought you from? Take time to share with others what He's done for you.
Who has always been there through the good times and through the bad? Who has kept you safe thus far?